So we're here with, well, one of my final ones I have prepared. I think we're down to, well, including this one, we're I think down to about 5 or 6 that I had planned to go over. Okay, I'm glad I did decide to check this out. I was surprised that the Ron Cobb had a bit of an interesting actual cover, so I was wondering if this one did too. Wasn't wasn't a disappointment. So looks like, unlike the Ron Cobb book, the commentary is by the author themselves. So personally, well, I think this book more or less came via recommendation of maybe he just talked about Harris, but Matt Colville. So I don't have much of a personal. I do love this one, just the way the city blends. Or, well, I'm presuming it's a city, but the light sources just blends into the sky there. Guess I should have used the other camera. I was thinking due to the portions of the book that it would be fine for this, but we've got so many either oversized or double spread paintings that it's a little hard to capture some of these here. Yeah, I really need to figure out my, not sure if I can fix this. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna go to pull it out of my bag and this tripod's going to be completely useless. So I really need to figure out if I can use the other one I got. It was a lot larger and more unwieldy than I was expecting, because I've been hesitant to use it, but it looks like I'm not gonna have much of a choice left. Yeah, I'm not really interested in the commentary. I'd much rather the works speak for themselves. Also, I only want to spend 1 or 2 days on this. But yeah, I think as I was saying before, and I've seen some of his work on various covers. Which I don't mind it looking here, but I remember like being vaguely annoyed, at least you know how they turned out on the cover, because a lot of these that I saw on the covers were just so impressionistic that it's like I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. Though when I came across those paintings in here, it wasn't that effect. So I think it's just the presentation on the covers that led that to me. But aside from that, and seeing some of his works on, I think, sheer inspiration, I don't really have much of a personal connection with his work before having bought this. Yeah, it looks like both of these are from book covers, and I think I've seen this one before. This almost looks like the, well, a slightly more developed version of the Mist Island. At least that's what it reminds me of. It's another one of these annoying 1 1/3, or I guess 1 1/2 really, pages. I think that's my first time encountering that kind of spread. Yeah, just at a glance, most of this commentary doesn't seem worth getting into. With the amount of double spreads, I'm really regretting not bringing the other camera today. So I don't think it really does them justice. A lot of his contemporaries is just the sheer amount of scale in a lot of these. This one artist, well, his are so much more abstract. Why can't I think of his name? He's also done a lot of famous covers. The scale on a lot of those is immense, but I feel like they're much more abstract. But at least like compared to like Chris Foss, I love the star filled on this one. I really appreciate this about this book is all these sort of early or alternate versions. guess that's like my big issue with these, well, the ones used for book covers. It really seemed to me, at least in a lot of my experiences with them, that um, you know, his work got attached to it because of his work, um, and really just nothing to do with the book itself. Just because, his work is just that striking and recognizable. So I think that's, let's see how many more sections. Do you remember when I was looking through it the first time that towards the back were some miscellaneous things that weren't quite as impressive, so that probably wouldn't take as long to go through. Um, yeah, so I'll go ahead and call it here. So it looks like next time we'll be going through the Return to Earth. Um, yeah, this is one of my, I think, um, especially after the books we've been doing lately that I felt were pretty mediocre. Um, well, the Ron Cobb was pretty good. Um, but like to me, this is kind of the gold standard of what a book like this should be. So, which I don't think I really appreciated until, especially those magic books, just awful. Um, so yeah, so I didn't really appreciate that until we've been going through a lot of the books we have. But yeah, I guess to me, um, there is another one which I am looking forward to getting into. That's a follow-up to this. That's pretty much held in the same regard. So these two books to me are kind of the gold standard of what a book like this should be. I guess I didn't really know what I had until we've gone through stuff to compare it to. I might be back on later because we ended up not doing the Karakin stream that I had promised the other day. So I do want to get back into that. So I might be back on later tonight. I'm not sure. But that's all for this for right now.